Welcome to the final part of Knuckles Chaotix. In the last part, I don't know.
You guys ever have that? You guys ever have that feeling where like you need to poop, and then later you poop, and you no longer have the need to poop?
That's a typical experience for people.
I didn't know that.
Have you ever had to poop like really badly while you're in a Toys R Us, and then when you're in there, you like go through like 20,000 things of toilet paper, and then you realize you're bleeding, and then you try to flush the toilet and it won't go down?
Wait, what?
You ever clog a toilet in a public restroom and you just leave?
You ever walk into a public restroom and the toilet's clogged from somebody who clogged it and just left?
Have you ever reacted to somebody clogging up the toilet by punching them in the fucking face?
That's how I react to everything. Something good happens, punch him in the face. Something bad happens, punch him in the face.
Carrie, I think you need anger management classes.
My bar is worse than my fight. I think I need a nap.
Oh. Oh my god, Persona 5, like, you know what it did to me, like, as far as consuming my life was concerned until I beat it? Like, first off, it came out when I was, recording for the upcoming A Link to the Past commentary. Yeah, I'm doing a Zelda marathon, except it's not going to have, The Adventure of Link, because fuck that game. Anyway, but, like, I was also, like, so I was like, okay, I'll play Persona 5, and then I'll record Link's Awakening. So I finished Persona 5 about 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't started on the, Link's Awakening commentary.
What's keeping you from wanting to do it?
My Zelda high ended. That Zelda high started with Breath of the Wild. And then it's just like I got distracted by Persona, and then in the process of that, I just didn't feel like playing Zelda anymore.
Are you still gonna continue? Are we still gonna do the Zelda marathon?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll get around to it eventually.
Isn't Zelda that little elf with the green hat?
Yeah. That's it.
I'm so smart.
You are.
I was at this.
Whoa! It's even brighter than before.
Man,
yeah,
this
that's
is
so bright.
I kind of dig the aesthetic though.
Me too. I think it's because it's like morning or something.
I dig the morning aesthetic.
I dig you.
I was going to say that, but I'm a girl, so I didn't know how that would come across.
Yeah, that's still just as lewd.
What? Wait, does this mean we're gonna fuck now, Will?
Well, I could be wrong, but no.
Wait, what did you just say? I heard one of two things. I mean, it could have been one of two things.
Okay, could you tell us what both of them were?
Could you tell me what you just said?
No, because I want to know what you thought you heard first.
No!
Come on, Kari.
Yeah, Kari.
I gotta go to sleep. I'm so tired, guys.
So you want to tell us what you heard now?
It looks like Knuckles was wearing a cowboy hat.
You're wearing.
That was just Barney behind him.
Barney.
Barney. His name is Espio the Chameleon, Kari.
Barney the dinosaur.
And he's the ninja.
It's Barney. Barney.
You know what I just said just reminded me of the Drake and Josh. It's the game sphere, and it's spherical!
It's spherical!
Yeah, the name is pretty descriptive of its appearance.
Anyway, actually funny that you mentioned that it looked like Knuckles was wearing a cowboy hat because, the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA, he is wearing a cowboy hat for a good chunk of it.
I'm a psychic.
You're a psychic.
Yeah, it's a 2-episode OVA series, and I love it. That's
What does OVA stand for?
Original
Ovaries,
video
right?
animation.
I was-
And the
Whenever
only
I
thing.
see OVI, I think OVA.
Ova.
Same.
And that's not all, but but I'm pretty sure Will only knows about one thing from that OVA in question.
As soon as you said that.
You might know
I-
everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help
okay,
you,
okay.
since I know everything you're going to do! Strange, isn't it? Ah!
So just lots of screaming.
I was from. Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's from the 1996 two-episode Sonic original video animation.
Mind blown.
Or
Anyway,
as
go
it's
put it
called
back
in the
together.
US, Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
How creative.
Oh, are we about to fight Eggsy now?
Eggsy.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh, he's gonna show us a movie.
How sweeter.
Oh no, he is the projection. And now
He
he's...
is the movie.
He came
What?
out of the movie.
Good for
Like,
him. He came
It's-
out.
See, it's...
Good for him.
I'm proud of him. Will is so pleased with himself.
That's right, Eggman's out of the closet now. He's a confirmed robosexual.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, somebody just got home.
That was me. Welcome home, kids.
Carrie.
Kari, that's not how it works. If you don't say welcome home if you're the one who just got home.
He just walked. Welcome home. Dad, you've been home for a while. You. What? Dad, Mom.
Wow, Kari thought that was really funny.
I'm so gonna start doing that. Oh my gosh, I'm
Just-
gonna do that.
Just
You can
as
really
soon as
tell
you
how
go up-
tired Kari is right now just by listening to her.
I don't think I've ever been this tired in my life. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Are you sure you're not exaggerating?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, we just completed all the stages, so what's
Thanks
next?
for interrupting me.
So,
It's
what's
okay.
next?
I don't know. Well, no, seriously, I had to walk to the grocery store today. It's like less than a mile away.
Oh,
I
hey,
almost
it's Metal
passed out
Sonic.
4 times. But I needed food, so I had to go.
Oh. So it's important. I guess Metal Sonic just fused with the stage select whatever. And he's using it to attack us, okay.
Oh, the table saw.
The character select screen is attacking you?
Yeah,
That's really strange.
This is a good game.
it's very unique. Now first off, this boss fight is not hard in the slightest, it's just very long. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to last a long time. And also, you can easily tell that I have not been accustomed to the functions of it yet. But like with that one that was just there, you can just hide in the corner and no harm will come to you.
That's Sonic.
That's Metal Sonic.
It's Sonic.
And yeah, you need to try to get the roulette to land on the X, which will cause one of his attacks to be destroyed. So he can't use that specific attack anymore.
It's whack-a-mole.
I can't believe it, Kari. You don't remember Metal Sonic from the Triple Trouble commentary. That was the last game we played before this.
It's Sonic. No, I totally remember him.
Oh, okay. You're just
It's
having.
still Sonic, though.
Oh, yeah, you make a good point. It's Myrtle Sonic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you're probably only gonna take like one hit at most during per turn, and it's just like then you just can like wait until your partner comes back, and it's like it doesn't even matter. Which I guess is the benefit to the fact that there are no rings here.
Come on, Barney, help us out.
But you see, look, like if you just wait in the
Psychedelic
corner right
Barney.
there, like it will not even hit you.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I think that's pretty good hack.
Oh, I got stuck between it. Whoa! I guess that counts as a hit then.
Oh.
Also,
That's bad.
invincibility frames just saved my life.
They really
Good.
did. Yeah, they for sure did. You almost died, but you didn't because you were invincible.
Invincibility saved my life.
Okay, so the term "I almost died" very often just reminds me of a quote from Bobo 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 Bo, where like I don't know, it's just like I don't remember the exact context, but like as per usual, Bobo Bo attacks his own allies while attacking the opponent, and it just like gives up a "You could have killed us," and then he says, or no, it's like "You almost killed us," and he's like "Almost? Well then clearly I'm not doing this right." Guys, I love that show, and you should give it a watch, specifically the English dub, for 2 reasons. 1, it's near impossible to find subtitles of the show, and 2, it's a gag dub that's done extremely well.
Oh yeah, that's the one that had to be
That
rewritten
feel
because
when they-
most of the Japanese was like Japanese language specific jokes.
That feel when your own attack ended up destroying you.
Oh, that's a sad day.
So yeah, Metal Sonic's all injured, and Eggman's clearly in panic now.
He's
Needle
kind of
Sonic.
upsetty about it.
He's gonna use this giant ring or whatever.
Poor Needle Sonic.
And what does he
I
do?
heard-
He transforms Metal Sonic into that!
Hey, give me a hug.
That looks 3D, like the shading and everything.
Yeah.
That's kind
Right
of
up
funny.
the,
to think
the
of
hand
it.
in the back is going behind the floor.
I bet
Oh, yeah,
Gabe's
that's awesome.
disappointed that he's missing out on this final boss, because I know he thinks
You
it's
know-
really cool.
You know what?
Sorry, Gabe.
Metal Sonic looks like he had a little bit too much of.
Carbon?
Chicken quesadillas.
Oh!
Bringing it back!
He looks like he's had a couple of those chicos, as we call them in the industry.
Anyway,
This like he can't reach you. This reminds me of like
Like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but the opposite problem, where his arms are too long instead of too short.
oh, he's got a giant laser.
sounds like he just needs elbows.
Anyway, I just looked it up. This specific form of Metal Sonic is called Metal Sonic Kai.
That's very Japanese.
Yep. Well, this is...
Well,
No, this game isn't
as it
Japanese.
would happen, this is a Japanese franchise.
Yeah.
a Japanese franchise that actually tries to cater more towards Americans than Japanese. You know what looks 3D? The actual foreground.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
it
believe
sure
that
does.
actually is 3D stuff. Like, I know the 30... Like, I mean, we've already made it... Like, we've already gone over the fact that the 32X is perfectly capable of it, but I mean, it's like... Okay.
Actually, you might be right.
Because, like, it
You're saying
doesn't
that
just look
actually
3D. It's like, it's actually like the movement of everything, like, when you're, like with the camera. Like,
No,
there's
yeah,
clearly,
it
like,
sure
depth
does.
to it.
Is it that, or is it just an incredibly precise illusion of depth?
I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, this game has no
100%.
ending. You just see these, the Chaos Rings, and it says, cool!
That's,
Anyway,
That's
credits
really
are rolling. There's,
cool.
like, once the credits roll, you'll see the one appearance of Sonic and Tails in the game. But, until then, it's time for final thoughts, so Will goes first.
I goes first.
yeah, you goes first.
Will goes first.
You know, I thought it was cool. The whole like 2-player, like not 2-player, but like the 2-character control schema.
It can be
seemed-
two-player.
Schema.
It seemed really. I meant to say scheme, not schema. Sorry.
I know. You're fine.
It felt sort of finicky. Just in my opinion. But other than that, the level design seemed pretty neat. And the music, the games were pretty, like the game. What am I trying to say? The soundtrack. There we go. Figured it out. The soundtrack was also really good. 5 is average, of course. I'd actually put it at a 5.5.
So, fairly average game.
Pretty average.
Alright, next
Because
is
the
Kari.
art parts of it were like, okay.
Next is Kari.
I know, I've been trying to think about what I want to say about this game, but Yeah, I guess what really did stick out to me was Will did touch on this, the two-person method where they're connected together by this like invisible sparkly thread of weirdness, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I don't really know how it would be from a game mechanic standpoint, so I'm sure that you who played it would be able to speak on that more, but I did think that was interesting. You know, I've seen so many Sonic games and they're really all starting to blend together, and it's hard for me to kind of separate them. So I'm actually looking forward to hear Evan speak on it a bit more, just so I can kind of get a
The guy who grew up with this series.
Exactly. You know, this being my first exposure to Sonic games, as a matter of fact, it's hard for me to distinguish kind of the subtleties in between them. Kind of like when I listen to a new like album that came out by a band I'm not super familiar with. A lot of the songs can sound similar to me, depending on the genre, and this is kind of what I'm getting with the Sonic games so far. I mean, they're totally great, but I feel like I would need more exposure to speak on.
Oh, you're gonna wish they were this consistent when we get into the 3D games. The developers can't seem to make up their minds anymore.
That's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's see, once again, 5 being average, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10.
Alright,
Average.
So, and before I say anything, I'm still going on a school grade scale. Just because it's what I'm used to.
Fair enough.
So 5
Which
would
means,
fail.
that makes 7 average, but I mean, like,
So we're not even grading them on the same scale. How we're so great.
I mean, like, I say 7's average, but I mean, it's, like, good, and then 6 is okay, and then 5 is where it starts getting a little, you know?
Yeah.
But,
5 to me is just like meh, like it's just kind of there, but like it still has some good stuff, still doesn't, you know.
Anyway, this game, so I like the idea of the tether ring band whatever mechanics, but it is not executed too well. Like, it can be a bit finicky, characters can get stuck easily, and I think with some fine-tuning, it probably could have looked a lot better. Level design is alright, but stages can start to feel pretty samey after 5 acts of one stage. Even if, and that's probably why the roulette wheel thing was put in there in the first place.
Good point.
Let's see. I like the visuals. Like, this is, like, the 32X really, like, the game really benefits from the 32X's extra 8 bits. Or, no, sorry, extra 16 bits. Because, like, there's twice as many bits in this as there is without the 32X, so, you know. Like, I really like it visually speaking, and the soundtrack is in my top 3 for Sonic games. The others, of course, being Sonic Adventure and Sonic CD's Japanese soundtrack. Fuck the guys who decided to change the soundtrack in the US for that game. Well, that's not the point. Anyway, so I kind of have... Oh, and also, special stages are absolutely terrible. They look nice, but they're terrible. And it's just... So, this game would honestly, like, fade on into obscurity later on because of this... just because it was released on a doomed add-on to begin with. And not a lot of people really know a lot about it, and I wish, like, people would check it out a little bit. Because, I mean, I do see it as a good game, and I am willing to give it a 7.5 out of 10. So, and I mean, like, we get throwbacks here and there, but I mean, just, I don't know. I'd like to see a re-release, but I don't see that happening because apparently Sega does not know how to port 32X games.
So to translate your score into how Will and I score, would that be a 5 out of 10?
It would be a 6 out of 10, probably.
Evan's just still using the Imperial system, where Kari and I are using the metric system.
Yeah,
We're like, on a scale from 0 to infinity, where you can only use irrational numbers.
Oh no! Oh no!
American pride!
And Evan's like, I give it a 7.8.
Too much water.
Too much water.
Come on, Will, you set me up for that. Actually, fun fact, this game has no water at all.
You know why? It's because hedgehogs float.
Hedgehog physics.
Like the one stage you'd think that would have water, Marina Madness, it doesn't have water, but I mean, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, I do enjoy this game. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, and seriously, I do recommend you play it, but you're probably stuck using an emulator, most of you, because do you really want to shelf out 40 bucks for a 32X and then shelf out another 40 bucks for this game? Just this game? There is nothing else you were going to play for the system. Heck, I got this because I got my 32X as a gift. But anyway, so next up at the Sonic Marathon, we are going to be playing the one that you've all been waiting for, Sonic Mania.
Mario Sunshine. Oh, good.
Sonic Mania. I mean, sort of. As of the time of this recording, the game is not out yet, but I'm sure by the time of this upload, it will be out. So we'll probably be able to get on uploading that right afterwards. But until then, I'm Evan.
I'm still Kari.
I will.
And we are signing off.
Peace out.